Hey guys, it's me with another Rebel Teacher interview. We are interviewing teachers that are out there doing their thing during quarantine, serving students and working really hard. And we are celebrating them for being rebels against the norm. And so today I have got Paula Smith from North Brunswick High School. Welcome, Paula.
Hi.
Paula, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, let's see. I've lived in this area my whole life. Went to a very small school, Acme Delco High School. 60 in the graduating class. Three of those left behind from our the class before us. So very very small. Went away on an athletic scholarship. Realized that that took a whole lot of time, and I hated to give it up, but I gave it up to make sure that I could keep my grades up. Ended up graduating from UNCW, and no, I'm not giving you the year because that's really going to make me seem old. But you can definitely say we were still using the Social Security numbers as our student ID way back then. Um, so after I graduated, my degrees were pretty much in medicine. I've always worked in the field pertaining to meds mainly, or medicine. So I've graduated. I worked in a doctor's office. I ran a lab. I sold drugs for over 11 years. Um, and when the economy started kind of going south and new healthcare came into place, and I guess you would say the attitude of America against the pharmaceutical companies really started changing. Companies started buying each other out and merging, so I was displaced. Did a contract sales position a little bit after I was displaced. Um, Drew severance, that type of thing, and actually stayed home with my youngest child for a little bit, about 5 or 6 years. Knew I needed to get back to work, and so I started substitute teaching, and I substituted in Columbus County, Brunswick, all over Brunswick County, and in Wilmington, mainly at St. Mary's. And ended up finding North Brunswick, loving it, and pretty much could substitute every day there. Went into long term subbing, and now lateral entry for teaching.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you. We're glad you stayed.
Second.
All right. So, if you could name your teacher superpower, what would it be?
I guess it would be the relationships that I build with the kids, and hopefully motivating them. I did get a senior to complete his work because he was very afraid that I was going to show up at his house, because I will do it. I think the kids just need to know that you care sometimes. Even the ones that I've written up a half a dozen times, and we just started the semester, or what, 1 9 weeks and 2 weeks into the second one, are calling me. And sometimes I think they're just asking questions about the assignments just so that we can talk.
Probably. Yeah. Well, they need that right now.
They do. They do.
Yeah, we do. Shoot.
I
All right.
know I miss my kids.
Yeah, I know. So, what made you get into teaching to begin with? What made you choose trying it out?
Uh, Honestly, financial reasons. I really never thought of myself as a teacher, although I've worked with kids. Gosh, even when I was in college, I did some volunteer time with coaching. Um, when I got married, worked with the baseball program. And then actually, my husband and I restarted the softball program pretty much at Regalwood. We ran that 11 years. We took teams to World Series in Texas and Louisiana twice. We've been as far out as Denver for tournaments. So I was used to working with kids. And I guess coaching is a type of teaching. And so substitute teaching was a way to actually be able to work every day, because it was hard for me to find a job. Um, like I said, the economy had went kind of downhill, and there just weren't a whole lot of jobs that people wanted to hire me for. once they found out what I had previously done. So
Well, we're glad that you decided to give it a try. Coaching is like exactly like teaching. We should just call ourselves coaches.
there you go. But see, I got to make them run laps.
Oh, yeah, that's true. All right, so you're a Scorpion. You mentioned that you love North Brunswick High School. What is your favorite thing about your school?
Oh my goodness. Um, I think the thing that really drew me to North Brunswick was I'm definitely a science nerd. And so when I really started subbing and got long term subbing, I got to work with the science department, and they are totally awesome. Love working with my colleagues. They're great friends as well. Pretty much we have each other's backs, and the kids are the priority. And that in general is North Brunswick, not just the science. I think everybody out there cares, and we all really work together. I mean, it's just a great atmosphere for the kids. So I've been in other counties, and you don't see that. You didn't see the support for the faculty as well either. So North is great. I'm not going anywhere.
Awesome. And our last question is, we've been on quarantine, we've all had to learn a bunch of stuff. What's been your favorite new tool to use since we've been out, and why?
Oh my goodness, Jamie, why are you doing that to me? Because I've not, I tell you what, even before I went out, I was taking that instructional technology course. So I've been introduced to a lot of different things, ebook, so that they can create books. Did a webinar on the UNC TV with
Mm-hmm.
the PBS. Really am loving that website and what it has to offer. Um, I guess those are two of my favorite things I've done. Oh, and word art. I got to do that as well too. So that I want to be able to let the kids do that. We're already working. I and Miss Johnson have already been working on plans for next year, and we're thinking about using the word art for the kids to get to know each other, like pairing them up, and your partner makes the word art about you, and you make the word art about them. So a great, icebreaker for a way
Yeah,
everyone to introduce
cool.
themselves.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time.
It's always fun, Jamie.